All right, all right. Welcome back to Samuel's Table, where your voice is heard. I'm Sam. I'll be leading this interview today. Alongside me, I got NIK, who is a versatile artist with over 100,000 streams independently. What you saying, bro?
I'm good, brother, man. I'm good. Thank you, bro. You done your research?
Come on, man. You gotta do your research. I can't come to these stuff unprepared. I have to always be on point. Obviously, thank you for taking your time. Obviously, to come down to record this.
Thank you for having
interview.
me, man.
It's always a pleasure. Tell us a little about yourself, man. Obviously, I just stated probably the best fact that I can possibly find at the moment.
That's not a well-known thing. You got to dig to find them ones out.
Yeah, I had to dig deep in it. I had to dig deep.
No, I'll give you that. Well, yeah, man. I make music. I guess I've been making music for about 2-3 years, but the last year I've been proper going at it. Yeah, man. I'm 6'5" for the girls listening. You wanna know that fact? So yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. So basically, what got you into music? Because obviously, your generation of music, you had probably I'll probably say probably the best generation of artists.
Yeah.
So who did you grow up listening to? What got you into music?
I started, you know what, yeah, I say I've been making music for about 3 years, but I got into music when I was obviously, I remember in primary school, just making silly little rhymes and that, like silly little rhymes going back and forth, with my friends and that. But it was year nine times, I'd left one school and I'd moved to another. For reasons we will not disclose to them. But I left one school and moved to another. And then there was a mentor at that school. He's actually an artist as well. His name's Happy. His name's Happy. So he was a very creative person. He had a show called EGS Live at my school, Enfield Grammar. So if you went Enfield Grammar, if you're in surrounding areas, then you probably know about EGS Live. So I remember he was a mentor. And then it was him, he was all making music and that at the time, good songs. So I just got into it like that, and then he put me on EGS Live and stuff, got me making songs, helped me with songwriting and stuff like that. So I'd say Happy probably inspired me to make music.
Okay. Shout out to Happy still, obviously because that time around year 9 time, we had people like N-Dubs.
Yeah.
You had people like Dizzy Rascal, Tinty Strider.
Oh, I'm not that old. I'm not that old.
So who was your favorite artist then?
Year 9 times.
Yeah. So if you can
coming out year 9 times, it wasn't the start of these lot, but
peak.
Chip just dropped his London Boy tape around these times. So I was listening to Chip's London Boy tape a lot. Who else was around them times? You had your Tiny Tempers. He'd gone very commercial at them times. He'd gone very commercial. I'm trying to think who was underground. That was rating. I can't remember. You can't who I was taking in like that. I think it was a mix of a lot. Chris Brown, Kid Ink. Oh my! I used to bang Kid Ink. Oh, how can I forget? I used to bang Kid Ink. Can I swear? No, I won't swear. But yeah, I used to. I used to bang out Kid Ink still. Kid Ink was Fetty Wap. Yeah, them. Okay. Yeah, them man still.
So them man there.
Yeah.
So how did American music have an influence on you?
You know what it is, yeah? With America, I just feel like there's always a lot of things going on at once. With the UK, it's sort of this is hot, this is the main thing, but with America, you can have an artist for example, Lil Baby be hot at the same time as someone I don't know, a Trippie Redd on the other side of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean? So just the diversity and stuff, not staying in one box and really being creative and trying new things. So I say that's how it probably influenced me. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about now 30 DG.
Foundations.
So the humble beginnings.
Yeah.
With your brothers, your cousins. Your first single, Why They Wanna Run.
Okay.
And you done your appearance on GRM Daily.
Yeah.
If you want to check that out, guys, it's on GRM Daily.
Yeah, why they want to run?
Talk us through that. Obviously, that's probably like that was probably your first.
First music video, first song.
First music video, first song. Took us through that, the process, how you got into it. The build up.
That was crazy because obviously my brother Ren, I remember he was downstairs, he was in the kitchen and he was just playing beats off of YouTube. So he was just running beats. And like, we'd never spoken about making music together or anything like that. Like, it was never been a thing, but I know Ren raps and obviously, so we was just he was just running through beats, just rapping like he always does. But we never like really spoke about it like that. I've come downstairs and I was like, I come downstairs, I heard the beat playing, I was like, wait, why do you wanna run? Yeah, cause you see me with my guys and you see me with my G's, like, why do you wanna run? And then I was like,
right.
And then we was like vibing off of it, and we were just bouncing off together. And then we went back and forth, like, go, why do you wanna run? Just freestyling for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And we was like, nah, we have to make this into a song.
Yeah.
Have to make this into a song. My cousin Yo came down and he was like, yeah, let me jump on. Like, he had a verse written in it because he was thinking of making music, but he hadn't told us.
Okay.
So like, this was all new to him, and this was all new to us. So he was like, oh, I've had this verse written for like 2 months. Like, I didn't know what to lay it on and stuff like. So and then he put his verse on it, and it just made sense.
Like,
it just made sense, and we was like, nah, we need to book a studio right now. Like, we need to get in there and we need to record this. Like, whether we're gonna release it or not,
but at least it's there.
Yeah, we need to record this because this is actually
it was like a magical family moment.
Yeah, like, it was weird, man. Like, you can't just really describe that still. Like, it was mad. It was mad, but yeah, it was sick still.
Okay, so then obviously you now dropped it now. First single, You Guys Are Old. I saw the music video. That was the first time actually I heard about you through your brother X. He told me, oh, yo, Sam, shout this out, listen to it, see what you think. So I was listening to it, I was like, obviously for me, I got my different styles of genres in it. We ain't going to get into that today because I know that the engineer behind the camera here is going to laugh at me still when I start mentioning my genres. So I started listening, I was like, aye, wanna run. It was very catchy, you know, and that's what you want in the music. Like, that's what you want in songs. You want it to be catchy. You want people to obviously think about it. So then, obviously, now you released it. How was the reaction from obviously friends, people, obviously social media as well? What was the reaction?
It's crazy because at that point, it was like wherever I went, it was like why they want to run. Like, you know what? Yeah, that's when I realized that real life interaction is actually a mad thing.
Yeah.
Because you could look on socials, you could be like, oh yeah, this many views or whatever, this many views. But you see, when I was stepping out, when I was going to parties like around the area and stuff, all I was saying is, oh, why do you want to run? Like, gee, I would come into like your workplace and like people would say, oh, why do you want to run? Like, do you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. Like, it was crazy. Still. It was crazy. Like, you were just hearing that all the time. So yeah, that was a good moment.
All right.
That was a good moment.
Okay, so that's obviously like a good moment for then. You stepped away from GRM Daily. You now open NIK MSC.
Yeah, NIK Music.
Yeah, and then you now released Panoramic.
Okay.
It was more like solo because obviously you had 30 DG. Obviously that's obviously family, brothers. That you obviously go back to it eventually. Like when you guys got something together. But then you decided to focus a bit on a solo basis.
I done one more with GRM.
Okay.
I done Too Easy. With GRM.
Yeah, Too Easy, yeah, you got that one.
Yeah, I've done Too Easy with GRM, and then after that I was like, yeah, let me go solo sort of thing, yeah.
So talk us through that, what made you want to go solo?
If I'm honest, controlling my own destiny, really.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Especially as a like up-and-coming artist, I didn't really like the thought of things not really being in my hands at this point anyways. At the early point where you're meant to be having fun with it, I didn't really like the fact that I was stressing over things. And obviously, big up GRM, they do an amazing job in it. Where they do, obviously, they probably got hundreds of, like thousands of artists trying to get through to them and stuff. But obviously, for me, I know the road I want to take sort of thing. And I'm the type of person, if I want something done, I want it done like now. But obviously, I can't expect GRM to go out of the way for just another up-and-coming artist, innit? So I've got to control my own destiny, use my own platform, you know, put things out how I want to put things out instead of going for a third party and this party and that party. At this moment of time anyways, especially while I'm independent, I think it's good to like cherish these moments where you can, you know, have control over everything you do, because God willing, when I do move forward, it won't be like this forever. So just enjoy it while I can, sort of thing.
So obviously, Panoramic, when you recorded it, that was obviously your first single as a solo. Second, sorry, after Too Easy. So that's
official single, yeah.
So that was with not with GRM Daily. So let's put GRM Daily on the side for now.
Yeah.
So this is now with NIK Music. So this is now your platform now. So obviously you released Panoramic, and then you released 2 more. Talk us through those moments, because that year, if I'm not mistaken, you released quite a lot.
Yeah, see, like, you know what? Yeah, it's not until you look back on it you're like, oh damn, like you actually released like quite a bit of music for an independent artist as well. Like you actually released quite a bit. Could have released more though. Can always release more.
I want you to talk me through, because there's one song that I love out of all your songs. Man, that song I got in my playlist. When I'm in the gym and I'm doing workout, I put that on. It just gets me gas. You know, so like you're gonna have to explain to me like what process those lyrics to come out. You know, making my pink 60,000 in it.
Yeah.
You know, talk me through that.
I'm gonna tell you something that unless you was there at the time, you probably wouldn't know. But Man of the Year was. I freestyled that whole thing.
No way.
One take.
No way.
And I said,
stop lying, man.
Bro, if you
come on.
I was in the studio. I remember I went to the studio. We were just there, like we had no plans, innit? Like we just chilling in the studio. My cousins, my brothers, like we were just chilling, just like drinking a little bit, and then he was just running the engineer. Degsy, the producer, Degsy and C, Degsy was just running his beats. He was just playing his beats, and I was like, wait, what beat is this? I just said, get me in the booth. I don't even want to think. Like, I don't even want to think. Flow. I just went in there, one take. Everything was one take. Everything. Like, I went through the song for about 4 minutes. Man of the Year. The only thing that was changed was obviously I was saying Man of the Year, so I made that into choruses and then separated the verses, obviously. But the whole thing, one take. One take.
Bro, I said one take. No, cause look at like that song gets me gassed.
Yeah. I don't know what was in me that day still, but I was like, this feeling was so authentic. So I was like, because it's one take. Like, I could probably write lyrics and it'd be 10 times better, like the lyrics, but. The feel just won't be the same, innit? I've just felt that was so authentic. So I was like, man, let me run with that.
Because like when I listen to it, it's like you're talking to me, like obviously like some things that are like making my pink 60,000, innit? You see them on Clash, you think I got clear, you know, all of that. You're thinking like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
like,
she did see them on Clash, to be honest, and she did think I went clear. But I ain't clear yet. But she thought I went clear because she saw them on Clash. That's fact.
Like, it's like you can kind of like, it's like, for me, I think it was like an anthem for the man them. Like, just to get them, like, you know, feel yourself, you know? Obviously, thank you for that anyways, but, you know, and then obviously your latest one, you released in the city.
Oh, my latest single, In My City.
Yeah, talk about that.
Litness.
Yeah, no, that was the music video was lit still.
Yeah, litness. Pure litness still. In My City, pure litness.
So talk us through that. Obviously, you released that now. Obviously now, you're now starting to hit the heights a bit. So now you're becoming a bit of a, how do I say, ghetto star.
Yeah.
So everyone now starting to know you locally now. So
how's the music going?
How's the music?
Common question. Yeah. I see you, bro. Yeah, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to ask you this question now. You got to decide now. In all of your 8 singles that you've released,
including features,
yeah. Which one is your favorite and why? Got you thinking there, innit?
Which one's my favorite? I can't. Obviously, I've got songs that are about to come out that are probably in my favorite. But I can't
that will keep that there. That one. That's for the next interview.
Jeez. It depends what day of the week it is, though. I can't lie.
Okay, let's say you just finished work. Friday afternoon, you get sent home early.
Ah, cool.
You're about to go and, you know,
Yeah, set the mood for the
set the
night.
mood for the night, and then obviously continue that mood for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Which song would you play?
What's starting me up?
Yeah, what's starting you up? What's gonna get you like? "Urgh"?
In my city.
Okay.
In my city started me up still.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
in my city.
you say that one. Okay, so what you're trying to say that one is like your number one go-to song.
Yeah, it depends what mood. To be fair, you could be chilling. Like you might be on a late night drive with a girl. You could play tonight. That's a good one for that. But yeah, in my city. Yeah, no, but depends on the mood. But yeah, I'll say in my city. If someone's like, oh yeah, show me your music, my go-to will probably be in my city or 92 Explorer freestyle that I just released. Yeah.
Right. So now let's just talk. Obviously, because for anyone that don't know, you got a bit of a Congolese background in you.
Yeah, of course.
Come on, like, what Congolese artists that you grew up around had an influence on, obviously, on your, obviously, because I know these completely different genres.
Yeah.
But obviously, because you grew up in the household where probably Congolese music was playing about, you go to parties, you go to engagement parties, weddings, and all that. So, what artists would you just say would be like, you know what,
Yeah, I can't even deny this one still. It has to be Kofi Olomide still.
the original.
Kofi Olomide from Efrakata days with the glasses. He used to scare. When I was younger, I used to love Kofi. But when he wore them glasses, I used to get scared. He used to scare me when he wore them glasses, but I loved him so much. Like I can't even deny it because my family know it. Like if I try to lie about it, they'll be like,
well, why lying for?
Why lying? Yeah. I remember Show and Tell nursery. Show and Tell. I brought in a cassette. Kofi Olomide.
Massady, bro.
I can't even deny that.
So you brought a tape to nursery as your show and tell, and you played Kofi.
Yeah, everyone was bringing in their little teddy bears and the little mug that their mum just gave them, and the little, oh, look at these shiny shoes that I got, my rabbit, my pet rabbit. Like people bringing it. I bought a cassette. Kofi Olomide.
Mad.
Crazy.
Obviously now, and then obviously Kofi is like the original Congolese.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you got a few then, and then you got probably like Fali and all them. And so do you still do vibes to him as well sometimes?
Yeah, I listen to be fair, I listen to all of them. But you know what it is, yeah? When I'm in the dance, yeah, I'm all dancing to the music, but I don't even know the artist. Like but I know the songs.
Yeah, you know the song, but
I don't know the artist that made it. But Kofi Olomide, that stuck with me from day dot. His flair, his swagger, he's just, you know what I mean? He just don't even try like the deep voice, you know what I mean? Like he just, you know when he mid through a bang and he just goes, "Hey, baby, tipa," and he just, you know what I mean? Hey, he's got flair, fam.
Okay, so do you kind of get that flair, not all of his flair, but you try and implement that flair that he has in his music into your music as well?
Probably subconsciously still.
Yeah, without you knowing.
Yeah, without even realizing, just because I've seen like he has an influence on like my cousins or everyone, like just the way everyone does, just, you know what I mean? Just a little side. So he obviously subconsciously has an influence.
Okay. Now, I got another question now. Your top 5 artists of all time.
Yeah, okay.
I told you these questions are going to be challenging. I'm going to be attacked. We're getting harder now, you know what I'm saying now. So
top 5, what? All like every country.
So top 5, if you want to do top 5 rapper, top 5 artists of all time, or anything you want. So top 5.
Alright, cool. These aren't like who I think are the top 5 best. Yeah.
Okay, so your top 5.
Top 5 that have influenced me the most in the music I make.
Cool, let's do that then. So your top 5 artists that's influenced you.
Yeah, that's influenced me. Post Malone.
I knew it. I'm not gonna lie. Your brother said that yesterday still.
Yeah. Post Malone, 100%. Post Malone.
Post Malone.
Post Malone. Who's it? God.
I got you thinking, yeah?
This is tough. Like, I don't... Post Malone, 100%. I think if you're counting what hasn't come out yet, I'd say The Weeknd.
Oh, Weekend banger.
Yeah, The Weeknd. This is gonna annoy me because I know I'm gonna get home and be like, how the hell did I not say him? The Weeknd. You have to say Drake, innit?
Okay.
Like, Drake's versatility, 100% Drake.
Okay.
Drake. I'm trying to think. Who in the UK?
You gotta think now. You gotta dig deep. What about J. Cole?
Nah, I'd be lying if I said J. Cole still. I'm just feeding the streets.
You know that you're gonna cause a riot.
Yeah, no. Don't get it twisted. J. Cole's probably top 5 rappers.
Cool.
But I'm talking for me personally, who's influenced my
so
sound.
for you,
innit?
all right, you're lucky. You're lucky this time, you know.
Yeah, so you can't get onto me for what is happening in my life. G. This is me. So for me,
So
but
you got Post Malone.
Post Malone, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Who else? I said Drake. Stormzy. Big up Stormzy. I can't. You know, you asked me who like got me into music. I think Stormzy put belief in man that you could actually cut through.
Oh, okay.
Like if like you can cut through still.
If you focus on it.
Yeah, seeing a brother like my skin color, just like me from London, like cutting through the way he's been cutting through, that put faith in my man. And I say, who else influenced, man? Has to be like a Young Thug or Lil Wayne, maybe.
Lil Wayne, Young
like
Thug.
just trickled through, like, do you know what I mean?
What about Santan Dave?
I wouldn't say he's influenced my music. I'll mess with him heavy though.
Okay.
I'll mess with him heavy. Oh, maybe even like Jay Huss.
Okay.
Like Kojo Funds, Young Bane, but it's a bit techy to put them on the same sentence.
Kojo Funds, we're taking it back now.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But yeah, loads of different things though. The Afro swing, like notes, yeah, big them all up, man.
Okay.
Big them all up. They've definitely had a part to play still.
Okay, so now dream collab. You're in a studio now. Who would be your dream collab that you want to be in the studio with you to record a song, drop it, and then reach Billboard #1? Who would it be?
Billboard #1. Like, who do I think I'll make a bang with, or who do I want?
Who do you want with? Who do you want with, and who would you make a bang with that'll reach Billboard #1?
Who I will make a bang with? I think if I got in the studio with the Migos, I think we would make a bang. Yeah, if I got in the studio with Migos, I think yeah, we're going to the moon. So. We're going to take off the rocket. And we're going to the moon.
You're going to the moon and beyond.
Yeah, we're going to the moon still. That song's gonna be out this world. Dream collab. Probably Post Malone still.
Post Malone.
Yeah, if I made a song with Post Malone, I'm out of the game still.
Okay.
That's it. Retired. Hanging up the beats.
Hanging up the beats.
He just needs to give me a little 4-liners and I'm out.
That's it.
4-liners. No more music.
No, that's it. You done it. That you made it.
Nah, I can't lie. Yeah, Post Malone, 100%. 100%. That's my dream collab.
Okay. Who's your favorite female artist?
In the UK.
UK and global as well.
UK is Mira May.
Mira May.
I love Mira May. Still, she's so hard. If I was to have a UK feature, I think it would be Mira May.
Mira May.
Mira May's. She's ridiculous. And US.
Anyway, US, France.
Oh yeah, Yiggy. Yiggy. Kalani. I'll say Kalani.
Kalani, yeah.
Kalani's top.
All right then. Last question. What advice would you give to a young and upcoming musician, rapper, singer, anyone? What a piece of advice would you give them to continue and to help them, inspire them to obviously reach? Because obviously now you've reached that. You're reaching that point where you're almost about to take off. So you're at the rocket.
God willing.
God willing, you're at the rocket now.
Yeah, I'm in the rocket.
You're in the rocket now. You're preparing, mate. You're doing the final checks.
Yeah, nah.
You're about to take off now.
Yeah, I'm in the rockets. we in the rocket right now.
All right. So you tell me, what piece of advice would you give to someone who's trying to get in their own rocket to take off? What piece of advice would you give them?
don't take anything personally. I think in the music thing, you take a lot. Like you always think like it's cliche. Oh, like this person says, oh yeah, I took hella L's and that blah blah blah. But you take a lot of L's. You get when you're trying to come up, when you haven't got a name, like you get a lot of disrespect from people subconsciously, and that's why I say don't take it personal, because you get a lot of disrespect. People don't really value your time as much as you probably value yourself. So you gotta take that in your stride, and just control your own destiny, man.
Okay.
Don't get caught up in the extra stuff. Just do you. If you believe in yourself as a musician, you think your music's good enough, I think just keep on pushing. Don't do that extra stuff, man. Be known for your music and just, push on. Easier said than done, though. But
Okay. Thank you very much, bro, for obviously coming and obviously taking your time out of your busy schedule, obviously, to be here.
Yeah.
It's obviously, guys, stay tuned for obviously, if you want to follow more of NIK's music, go on Spotify, YouTube, every other platform that you can possibly think of is there.
Yeah.
And obviously, stay tuned for this year's going to be a madness, right? That's what you told me. They said that you got some a couple of things. We're not going to spoil it too much.
Don't spoil
so
it,
we'll just keep it pending. We'll keep it pending.
Yeah, we got stuff still.
Okay.
It's going to be a crazy one.
All right, then. No worries. Again, massive shout out to Onsite Media. Thank you very much for letting us use your facilities. And obviously, shout out to the producer at the back in the building, Lando. Shout out to you, bro. And obviously, shout out to everyone else. And thank you very much, and hope to see you guys soon. All right.
Peace, man.